Essentially sunrise right now. I am trying to do better about getting up in the morning to work out. Today was the first day of that. I had a pretty intense day yesterday with the girls, and the more I thought about it, the more I realized that a lot of it had to do with me not really putting myself first, and my day suffered yesterday because of that. So I figured I'd get myself up earlier this morning to give myself that time so that I'm not running on an empty cup throughout the day. So hopefully things go better today. They're already going well because I feel more energized. My mood is lifted. I got that workout out of the way, so it's one less thing on my mind. I'm drinking a hot cup of coffee. You know I love my coffee hot. And I'm just enjoying the weather outside. It's still chilly, but it's definitely breaking. Yesterday I think it was 60 degrees outside yesterday?
73.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was like 70 degrees yesterday. I did not take advantage of that. I wish I would have. But yeah, it was really nice yesterday. It's supposed to be pretty nice throughout the week, up and down. But it's already pretty nice out here right now since I'm out here. It's still chilly, but it's not bad. Today, it's just a regular day, just doing the mom stuff. I am gonna try to get more into a routine with the girls, especially because Journey will be back in daycare in less than a month. So I want to make sure she's got some kind of routine going before she gets back to school. I don't know what's gonna happen when she gets to school or what routines they usually establish or have established since she's been gone, but hopefully we can get her on the right track. So that was another part of yesterday that was a little rough. Jared and I have been trying to make sure she's still getting, education and developmentally appropriate activities at home. It's so much harder than I thought it would be to keep her engaged. And sorry, my cat's right there. It's just so much harder to keep her engaged without being distracted. And I know that's just native to toddlers, but it was definitely something that frustrated me yesterday. And I had to kind of check my attitude because, I remember when I was younger and I'm trying to learn something and someone's like getting frustrated with me because I don't get it. That doesn't help, right? And it wasn't so much that I was frustrated with her that she wasn't getting it. I was getting frustrated because she didn't seem interested and wasn't paying attention to what I was trying to, teach her. So I just have to do a better job of minimizing her distractions. So that's just being intentional with our mornings. One thing I know I told Jared I wanted to start doing was having, kind of like a screens off morning. lately they've kind of been waking up, you know. I'll put like Veggie Tales or Miss Rachel or something on Bluey to start their day, and I don't think I like that. It kind of sets the tone of what's expected through the day, and I don't want the expectation to be, I'm sorry, there's so many cars going by, I hope you can hear me. Everybody's getting ready to go to work. But yeah, it kind of sets this tone and expectation that, you know, we're going to be on our screens all day. And Journey actually does really, really well with no screens. She plays well independently, but if I introduce screens to her at the start of the day, it's hard to kind of dial back on that. So we're going to try something different today and see what happens. Yesterday being a Monday was also very rough for me, because I like to kind of start my weeks off very strong. And so the fact that I did not do that yesterday. I won't say I couldn't do that. I could have. I just didn't. Kind of like also set me off a little bit, because it's like, oh, well, my mind wants to say, right? Oh, you didn't start off the week well. Just chalk it up as a loss, right? Monday is just one day. I have 6 more days of this week. I have 6 more days of this week, so we're gonna just keep trucking along here. One thing I told myself yesterday was, this is just one moment, right? This is one moment. It does not, this is not your whole day. It's just a moment. So here's to another day one. Good morning, Journey. You can come out. You okay? Taking a minute? Okay. All right, come on out. Or come on in, rather. I don't want you to burn your tongue. Okay? You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait, Mama. It's hot. I don't want you to burn your tongue, okay? Just give it a couple more minutes and then I'll give it to you, okay? want to say to me, you can say it. But we're not going to do the whining unless you want. You need to tell me what's wrong, okay? I don't know what's wrong when you're just crying. You need to use your words. And get your fingers out of your mouth. Thank you. All right. You ready to do letters? Let's do letters. You want to taste it? Okay. You want to do this with mommy? Put that over there. Ready? All right. We're going to write. What letter is that? What letter is that? W. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to write a W. Okay? I'm gonna go, look, I'm going to show you and then I'm going to give it to you. Wait. Let me do it first and then you do it. So look, ready? Down, up, down, up. It's W. You want to do it? Yeah. Ready? Go down, up. That's not a W anymore. Let's try again. What is it? Oh, you dropped it? Okay, put it in the Irish. Right, W. Do W. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Good. So I'm fully aware that my 3-year-old, excuse me, is probably not going to grasp the writing of letters right now. But I wanted to kind of like show it to her. And I can hear her kind of repeating the things I'm showing her, which that's really all I want. I just want her to take it in, and then we'll like reintroduce this again tomorrow. So all week, try to focus on one letter, one number, and then move on next week. She knows what the letters are. She knows if I ask her what the letter is, she'll be able to say it's a W. That's good. She knows what her numbers are. That's good. I'm trying to get her to the point of like comfortably not just seeing it, but making the attempt to draw it, write it, whatever. But I know we're far away from that. I don't know. I was raised to kind of be like a couple steps ahead of, you know, my class. It was a bit stressful, I'll be honest. And there were times where I was like, I really wish I could just do things, you know, at the expectation of my grade, my year. But I also appreciated being a bit ahead because I won't say I never struggled academically, but the struggles that I had were like struggles to excel, not struggles to meet expectations, if that makes sense. So I'd rather her struggle because she's trying to exceed her expectations versus struggling just to meet them. So she's meeting her expectations. We're just practicing doing things a bit above and beyond, and it's keeping her occupied. Today is going a lot better than yesterday did, so it's already a win. This little missy here has not been one to like sleep during the day. She enjoys being up, which is fine because I get to sleep at night. So I'm having to hold her a lot. We do have a swing and a bouncer that she sits in usually, but she's been having a lot of blowouts lately and kind of, ruined those things. So I've had to wash them. I had to hand wash this one the other day, and then we just cleaned her this one in her swing. So I might put her down in a few once I see what Journey's got going on. You still doing it? Down, up, down, up. And directions. We're teaching directions as well. I like it. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I'm putting stars on my face. Oh, don't put it right there. Get it from off the furniture, sweetie. I don't want it on the furniture. No. You put it on Mommy's face, but not on the furniture. Take that off the furniture, please. Thank you very much. So, of course, one of the downsides of my waking up as early as I did, I am exhausted right now. And I told myself I knew this was probably going to happen, because let's just be honest. That was a big ask for me to get up at like 5-something this morning and work out. So I said I would give myself permission to take a little nap at some point during the day. I was gonna wait until they were both napping, but given how that went yesterday, I think it would be better if I took a nap while Journey did her independent playtime and Jaira is sleeping. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna lay down like maybe 20 minutes. It's really all I need before we continue on with this day. Hello. We are all up from our nap now. Journey. We're all up from our nap now. Had a bit of a situation when we got up. Sorry, I'm really having some congestion in my chest. I had tried to lay down with both girls in the bed, but Journey was a little too excited and was starting to kick everyone in the bed. So I had her go to her room and take her nap. Usually takes her a little bit longer to fall asleep, which is fine. I kind of expected that, but I did not expect that she would get up before us. I think it had to be within minutes she got up before us. And when I tell you, she did a number on this apartment with this dry erase marker that she used earlier when we were doing her letters. I think I did pretty well. I didn't like yell and scream, but we did have to have a timeout because we have told her so many times how inappropriate it is to draw and color on things that aren't paper or a whiteboard. So that happened. Had some lunch. Everything was kind of just moving too fast, and I did not pick up the camera. Too much was going on, and that's okay. I am right now pumping. We're trying to increase my milk supply right now, because in a few weeks, well, a little more than a few weeks, but Jaira will be going to daycare with her sister, and I'm gonna need to have milk ready for that. So right now she's been feeding on demand, which has been fine. I just haven't been pumping because, I mean, I'm here with her. So I haven't really had a reason to. I mean, I'll pump like when I know I'm gonna leave the house. So like I'll pump literally for the amount of bottles that I need, but to like have a supply in the freezer, I have not been pumping for that. So we're power pumping so that we can make that happen. Which is kind of hard. I'm sorry, I'm gonna move away from this from the sun. It's very bright. So the pumping has been kind of hard, the power pumping, because Jaira has been feeding pretty consistently, and consistently, whatever. She's been feeding very frequently, and I mean, just her weight alone, I can tell she's eating, so I'm not concerned about that. But it's been harder to pump when, you know, she wants to eat. So sometimes I'll put one of the pumps on one side while she's eating on the other side. But that's a lot for me. I'm not gonna lie about that. That's been a lot. So just finished doing that. Jared is on his way home. I'm sorry, I'm like really short of breath all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. That's why you hear me going like, I'm trying to like figure out what's blocking my airway here. Jared's on his way home. Probably get dinner sorted once he gets here. I thought to do it earlier, but that didn't happen either. It's just been one of those days. I will give myself credit. What's the matter, Mama? You just ate? Is that what's wrong? Or you want to sit like this? Okay. I will give myself credit because today's intention was to wake up and hit the ground running early, which I did. I got up around, 5 something this morning, and I did my workout. Yeah. I did my workout, did my devotion. My devotion is honestly 3 parts, I'm not gonna lie. And I probably need to simplify that because it like low-key stresses me out when I can't get all of the parts done that I want. And I can go into that another time. But I wanted to do all the things this morning with my devotion. I was only able to do the one, which is fine. As long as I do something, I'm good. But that was pretty much the intent this morning, was to get up early and get started early. I think I knew that I was going to be tired because of how early I woke up and how late I went to bed. And I think that was a big piece of it. I think if I start going to bed earlier, waking up early won't be as challenging. Not that it was challenging this morning, because it really wasn't. I'll tell you what the challenge was. The challenge was staying up to do the workout, and then like while I'm doing the workout, be motivated enough to continue to do the workout because I was so tired. But once it was over, it was fine. It was just me being tired halfway through the day. So I can say I did that. So tomorrow we just take it another step further. And I think if I'm able to, just do a little bit more every day, we'll get to where we need to be. So tomorrow the objective will be getting up early to do my workout again, my devotion in all of its parts, or at the very least figure out how I want to do my devotionals in the morning so that I'm not overwhelming myself with things to do and not really grasping the point of the devotional, and then preparing for the little educational piece that I'm trying to incorporate into our morning routines with the journey. So most of that got done today, so I'm not disappointed. Sun is still out. We might take the girls outside depending on how it feels. But I don't know. Oh, there goes Dada. Jared just walked in the door. Good morning. It's a 7 and a 9. I see those.
5.
Mm-hmm.
4.
It's the next day.
3.
I slept in a little later than I had planned. I wanted to wake up this morning.
And this sister.
I see your sister, yeah. And
Mommy.
and it's mommy
And Dada.
and dada. I wanted to wake up this morning and do my Ashtanga yoga this morning. But I would have needed to block out about an hour of time to do that. I'm currently, the idea was that I would be following this yoga series by Laruga Glazer that's on Ultra Human, and it like takes you through the process of learning the Ashtanga practice. I feel like I've started this series so many times and have not finished it, and I think one of the main reasons for that is because I have to dedicate so much time to it. So I did not do that this morning. I think yesterday getting up early and then it kind of like depleting my energy, while good for my day, I don't know, it's just I still have to find that balance between getting in, things for me in the morning and making sure that I'm not using up all of my energy first thing. Because I think it's very different than the concept of eat the frog, if you've heard of that, where you kind of just get done the most strenuous or difficult things first to get them out the way, because you won't have energy for anything else later. I mean, I definitely feel like that, but I don't want that frog to be my workout. I need it to be other things. I can't use all my energy just on one thing. So I slept in a little later today, is pretty much what I'm trying to say, and I did not do a workout. So I think I'm going to reevaluate my workout plan. And I actually, when I looked back at where I'm at right now, I've been working out every single day for the past almost 3 weeks. So I think I'm due for a rest day. So that's what we're going to do today. Maybe stretch. Probably why my body's been feeling as sore and tight as it has, because I didn't even realize I was working out every day. So, yeah. Because the days that I was resting, or I put as my rest day, were days that I would go to my dance rehearsal. I'm still moving my body quite a lot and burning quite a lot of calories. So those should have still counted as workout days, and they do on my watch because of how many calories I'm burning every day and how high my heart rate's going. So yeah, we're gonna take a rest day today. Area almost every day. It has slowly become the catch-all for the house. which I hate. But it's just one of those things that, like, as it gets messier, I get more and more stressed out just looking at it. And I know that, like, letting it sit like that is not going to help anything, right? So, I gotta do something about it. It's just overwhelming because there's so much stuff around here that goes in all these different places. And I think that's what overwhelms me, is knowing that I have to keep moving from place to place to place to place just to put it where it belongs. And in my mind, I'm like, why bother if it's just gonna get right back messy? So that's what we're dealing with right now. I put Journey in the bath. She needed it. She hates taking baths though, so it's one of those things that's kind of a fight in the mornings, or really whenever we give it to her. I just gave it to her this morning because I didn't want to put it off until later, and it just seemed like the perfect time since Jaira is taking her morning nap. So rather just get it out the way when I have the energy to have that fight with her. And really it's just getting her in the tub. Once she's in the tub, we're fine. Like, she was screaming earlier. Now she's fine. So I'm gonna go in there, make sure her body actually gets clean, because right now she's just playing in the water. How's it going? Bless you. You okay now? Do you want something to wipe your body with? Or wash?
Wash.
Wash. Okay, here you go.
Wash.
You gotta get it wet first. Put it in the water.
Wash.
You gotta put it in the water first. It's a dry towel right now. There you go. You wash your body. You wash your arms. You wash your knees. You wash your belly. See, wash. Wash. Yeah, you do it. You wash. Yeah. You want to put some soap on there?
Soap.
Let's put some soap on there. There you go. Now you have
Soap.
Yeah. Soap makes bubbles. Good job.
So.
Can you wash your body with that?
Body.
Yeah, there you go.
Body.
Body. Good job.
Body.
All right. Both of my babies are down for a nap. Journey might still be up, but I don't hear her, so she's probably settling down. What's up here? I hate this light right here. Oh my gosh. I'm also sanitizing the bottles. I got this sanitizer from a friend. She no longer uses it, and I realized, I don't know what happened there. I realized that I may not have had all the pieces while I was like looking at the user manual, but it really doesn't matter. It's just like a little cup, and they tell you how much water to put in anyway, so I did that. But I've had this thing for a while, and I just haven't taken the time to figure out how to use it. So today was another win because we figured out how to use it. And I say another win because earlier we gave Journey a bath. Once she settled down, it was fine. Then when I had to wash her hair and detangle her hair, it became another issue. She doesn't like anyone touching her hair. but it was a win today. This was the first win today because I finally was able to detangle her hair. And when she got out of the bath, I sat her down and I did her hair. And I, like, when I say I did it, it wasn't just, you know, I threw it together because I just wanted it to be done and I wanted to stop fighting with her. Like, I did it. Like, she has 2-strand twists in there. She's got cute little puffs in the back. Like, I did it, okay? Maybe we'll be able to see it when she gets up from her nap. But, I mean, if she doesn't mess it up in her sleep. 2 wins today, okay? The hair and the sanitizer. And I'm really learning how to, like, appreciate the small wins. Did y'all hear that? Hold on. It's time for naps, Sugi. I know you're sleeping. You better relax, okay? Okay, it's very nice out, so I let Journey go out on the balcony until her dad gets home, and then we're all gonna go outside and take a walk. So this is what we got going on here. And her little sister is here as well. Anything to appease her, we can do. I'm gonna get them some lunch ready, or I keep saying them, me and Journey, some lunch ready because Jared obviously is a breastfed baby. Yeah, that's for the water, but we don't have any plants right now, but when we do, you can water them, which is another thing because Jared and I need to start planting. We bought some seeds at the at Home Depot a little while ago. So I think I'm gonna plant those soon. Some of them need to be planted at a certain time, depending on the season. Oh my God, I'm like stumbling over my words. So I think we're gonna plant those soon. Gotta do our research on that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna have some leftover pizza for lunch. See if Journey wants some of that. If not, Jared made this turkey chili last night that she really liked, so I might give her some of that too. And yeah, today's pretty chill. I'm trying to keep this house as clean as I can, which is not the easiest thing, but we're managing. What happened, Mama?
What's that? Oh, again, Wani. Oh, open the door. Hello? Guess it's dead.
Journey.